Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me in today's video where I'm going to be showing you the second palette that I picked up from the Soleil Neige collection. I am super excited about this palette. So this is the one that just caught my eye immediately when I began seeing pictures of the products that are going to be released. And it's really for the minty shade you see in here. This palette is the Soleil Lune. I do have a few more products that arrived today that I will be reviewing and then posting for tomorrow's video. So you want to stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and look at some swatches for today's palette. The first shade you see here is like a pearly beige. The next shade I would describe more like a rose gold bronzy shade. I know that's kind of a weird description, but that's kind of the best I can do. Following that, we have a grayish metallic. And then the last color, which is the color of the palette, is a minty shade. So all of the palettes that were released during this collection have that TF embossed on each eyeshadow, which means you can use these both wet or dry. Today I used all of them dry except for the bottom lash line. Dry, I thought they performed quite well. I'm always satisfied with Tom Ford's eyeshadows. There has not been a quad that I've disliked. So I don't know if I'm just being biased because it's a brand that I totally adore, or no, I mean, it's a good quality. The formula in this palette is just as beautiful as the other ones. They apply very nice and smoothly as well. Very easy to work with, very easy to blend. This palette is also limited edition, but I find this one to be the most unique. And I actually think shades like this really help brighten your entire look. If you have eye makeup that's kind of like that pearly sheen, it's gonna help make your face look a lot more luminous. Now, speaking about luminous, today I finally applied this on camera. I actually meant to also have it in yesterday's video. However, I lost the footage, so I will also be demoing the glow drops that I purchased in the shade Reflex Gilt. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the demo. I picked up some of this bronzy rose gold shade with my Sonia G Worker 1 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over the lid, avoiding the inner portion. And so right now I'm using it dry. I don't know if I want to use it wet yet. But this actually is a really beautiful color. Okay, this looks really nice. Wow. You know, this actually looks a little bit more opaque than I thought it was going to at first. I thought it was going to be a lot more sheeny, but it's got some really good pigment to it. And I will be taking this into my crease here. Now with the Smith 253, I'm going to pick up this minty shade. And so we're gonna focus this on the inner portion of the eyelid, and then I'm gonna take it into my tear duct as well. Wow, that is not even wet. Okay, that was a lot more color than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Again, these are quite opaque. I'm so surprised at how much pigment these have. So I'm actually gonna take this up higher too. I am so in disbelief with how pigmented these are, because when I swatched them, they looked a lot more sheer on my swatches than they do now that I'm using the brushes. So that's why I'm so shocked and surprised, but I'm surprised in a good way, nothing negative here. I'm actually quite happy with this. I'm just shocked. So now I'm gonna go into this grayish shade right here. So it's like a metallic gray. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it over my crease here. And then I'm gonna take it all the way in to meet that minty shade. By the way, I'm using the Crease 1 brush from Sonia G. Now with this really tiny brush from Wayne Goss, and it is the number 7 brush, I picked up that gray shade and I did wet my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and line the bottom lash line. Okay, and this is how the eyes look with just the eyeshadows. Now I'm curious because I did pick up one of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners that they just released. It's the metallic liquid eyeliner. And I picked up a few shades. One of the ones that I picked up is Steal the Show. So it's like that dark gray. And I think I want to use this. Let's see. Let's give it a swatch. I know it was a really small swatch. So okay, I do think I'm going to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this eyeliner, apply a ton of mascara, and I will be right back. So I've got to say this eyeliner was not as easy to apply as I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought it was just going to glide right on, have no issues whatsoever, but I did end up having some issues. So that's a bummer. Before I zoom you guys out, I do want to show you the glow drops that I purchased. I got the shade Reflex Guilt. Now, I actually demoed this in yesterday's video, but I don't know what happened to the footage. I must have deleted it somehow. So here we are. I'm going to do this again today. I have no highlighter on, so let's just go ahead and apply some. So the packaging is just gorgeous on this, and then you just twist it to start opening it. From what I've heard is when this pops up, it's when it actually collects the product, and then you can twist off the cap, and this is how it comes out. So I used a little bit during yesterday's video, as I mentioned, and then this morning I had a dentist appointment. And I don't really wear makeup when I go to the dentist, but I thought, you know, let me add a little bit of this onto the high points of my face. That actually didn't grab any. Let's try that again. And it looked really nice. Very subtle. Again, I didn't apply that much, but it looked quite nice. I did enjoy it. Okay, I'm not... Maybe that's not how it works. Okay, let's put this back in. I'm going to twist it. Then I'm going to push down. See if it collects some with one push. Okay, literally nothing is coming out. So I was able to get out a drop, and I like to apply these kind of things with whatever makeup sponge I use that day. So we're going to go in with this one from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up with the tip of this brush, or I'm sorry, of this sponge, and apply it on the high points of my cheeks here. So today I didn't set the perimeters of my face. I only set my T-zone, and this is applying beautifully over my foundation only. I did have a little bit of powder on my under eyes, but I didn't take it too far down. Yesterday though, I did set my entire face, and it still applied really well without disturbing any of the product that I had under. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to also hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, as I do have another video coming up where I show you the rest of the products that I picked up from this collection. I will be posting that one tomorrow. And if you have not yet watched my video from yesterday on the Soleil Neige palette, which is this beauty right here, I'm gonna have it up right now so that you can click straight into that video. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.